I thought this business was about defending dungeons from humans, not eradication of humans. Oh well, I'm the boss. I gotta make the tough decisions. Welcome back, everybody, to episode 13 of this Let's Play series of Legend of Keepers as Sarel the Enchantress. My name is Garacian. Thank you, everybody, so much for sticking with me this long through this series. Very, very fun game. Having a great time playing this series, especially now that I know I can fail, since I actually died on mission 4 the first time, which was tragic. I lost to a bard. Very embarrassing. So we're going to do a lot better this time, which we are. We got past the point where we lost before. We even beat that champion. So we'll continue on from here. Please consider liking and subscribing if you're enjoying my content. I really appreciate that. And with that, let's head on in. Now, we have a very even amount of resources right now, which is pretty nice to see. 500 gold. We have a trainer coming up. Probably do an event here, maybe a workout. So let's see. Do we need trap upgrades? Could probably afford one trap upgrade. I think it's like 400, 450 for a level 4 upgrade. So, are we still doing thorn stuff? Yeah, kind of. Yeah, we've sort of given up on our treants a little bit and moved down into the path of morale and these ones here. So maybe we want to save our money for leveling up these monsters that are super effective. So let's just do an event. Bloodthirsty Coach. Some kind of ogre pretending to be a monster trainer offers you his services in exchange for some fresh blood. One of your employees could help you lower the price. But we don't have that, so we'll just pay this, I think, for +1 level to 2 of them. We have lots of blood. And we've got a trainer, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's see. I'm really enjoying Edouard. Let's see what Edouard gets. A little bit of health. A little bit of armor and upgrades to his 2 attacks. I mean, I love Edouard. So now we only have enough to upgrade one of these ones. Now this guy's really impressing me, and these stats are actually nothing to sneeze at here. Wow. Yeah, I think we take that. Cost blood. Okay, so we've used up most of our resources here. We still have enough probably for a workout. So let's do that. Ooh, a lot of tears. Well, I guess we'll just be taking the skipping rope then. It's a maximum life. Kind of a strange amount of maximum life. Business trip. I love business trips. Oh, no, but I don't want to send you away. What's this one? Heroes with less than 50% of their maximum morale lose $30 resistances. That's pretty good. Would we replace something? The first attack suffered... Oh, that's why my back monsters keep dodging things. Okay. Multi-action trap. Troll beer. Elementals gain thorns. Oh, man, I don't know. Do I want to get rid of one of these? This is really useful. If I have a morale team first, and they're able to really tank their morale down, especially if we double activate the cactus that lowers their morale. Then they would get minus $30 resistances, which would make them easier to kill off once they get low morale. And they already get penalties to their damage they take, so maybe we replace, like, the thorns too? This isn't really part of my strategy anymore. So let's take this, and we'll replace thorns too. Replace. Oh, the last one. This is the champion. Okay. Okay, here we go. So we need our best teams. Okay, this character is good. Our fire team works pretty well together. This character doesn't really matter though, so maybe we get rid of Adriwa and bring in Dautrion. And then just in case, we probably want to bring in an alternate group of monsters. You know, just maybe some of the tougher ones. This monster kind of sucks in a vacuum. So let's just bring in this one who's kind of tanky other than air damage. So we'll just have some different options, but this is the last fight. So, all right, we've got they have a resting room for, I believe that's for morale. No, that's the debuff one. That one gets rid of debuffs. You get a rare reward and some gold, which doesn't matter. And it's difficulty 5, no disaster room. All right, let's go in. Okay, who do we have? Oh, level 11. Thorgrim from Warhammer? Air damage and vulnerable to himself. From 3 stacks of vulnerable, the attack deals 50% area damage and applies air weakness 3. Passive removes 2 stacks of vulnerable when the dwarf is attacked. So we have to keep him from turning into a Warhammer Slayer and charging in and taking a bunch of damage, but also killing us. Okay, we have Randy, the Virtuoso. We've seen you before. Gets a bunch of dodge out. And we have Eldena, the Invoker. It's going to do fire damage, ricochet, does the ice once, lowers penalties. Okay. Air in the front. Guess that... Oh no, and fire damage in the front. Oh no. Is anyone going to survive 2 hits? Guess it's got to be you. You resist fire and air. So you'll take 65... like 40 some, so that's 100 some damage, and then this guy will do 32 physical to you, but it's 50% more. So this guy will die after an attack from each person, I believe. But there's not a lot I can do about it, because this character will take a lot of damage from the fire. So this character will take... Yeah, but has way less health. I forgot about the troll beer. Oh, wait a minute here. Up to 255 health. That might be what we do. Okay, I like that. Trap room. So we probably want double morale hit, because our plan is to scare them down low so that they have minus resistances, so they're easier to actually damage. No trap. Can't place a trap here. Second group of monsters. So this is the one where we gotta hit them hard. It's gonna do air and fire in the front. Well, that's gonna be Visago. He's gonna have a billion health. Yeah, 300 health from the troll beer. Makes him slow though. Okay, and then we'll put Edward in the middle, and then we'll put this one in the back. This one is good all around, especially with the burn. Okay. So our first spell, I wish this one was later. I really wish it was. Ice damage in the back and tiredness. Resist that. 33 fire and ice. It doesn't have... Oh my god, these are all bad. Let's just use the freeze. At least the tiredness will help. Get some dodges up, unfortunately, so let's go ahead and get... Yeah, let's get the dodge out of the way, get some tiredness on this guy. Air damage and bleeding? Wow, this character resists everything. I hadn't noticed that. Oh no. Nightmare. Demoralized. Yep. Ooh, 42. That's not bad. All the tiredness. Quite helpful. Okay. Applies Demoralize 3. This does damage dealt increased by 150% if they're demoralized. I'm not trying to damage them right now. I'm trying to get their morale lower. There we go. That's a lot of debuffs on them. Yeah, tiredness. Slow down their damage for as long as possible. We can get their morale down low. Oh no, a tree. Goodbye, tree. Now, they're going to lose some of these buffs here. These debuffs. They're going to lose them when they get here, but they'll at least take it a couple more times as they pass through to that room. 3 more times, actually. So it's still worth stacking it up because it'll make it do more and more and more and more morale damage. Oh, he's almost at 50%. All right, okay. Okay, we're doing great. We're doing great with the morale on these ones. This guy's gonna leave. I don't think we want to do enchanted seeds. Back, fire, and air damage. Elemental weakness. But then they'll lose those debuffs from here. So it's probably just hit the one in the back. Lackluster spell use in this particular fight. Okay, now they're both under 50%, so they're going to get the minus resistances now, which is really, really good. Yes, okay, yeah. This is looking much more doable now. Oh, I'm so glad we got that procced. And they're going to take extra 75% damage, so we're in good shape here. Applies burn. And then this guy does something if they're burned, right? Applies burn, damage is doubled if they're affected by burn. So we probably go ahead and get them burning now. Random debuffs, cool. Vulnerable. Interesting. We want to use the Flame Strike. This will do some morale, some physical damage, apply burn, and double the damage. Okay, yeah, we're going to get lots of burn stacks on them. Not super effective, but the higher the stacks, the more effective it is. No, it's not. These are 5% maximum, so it'll just happen for a long time. Fire resistance reduced by 40. So now he's down to 5. Cool. Damage doubled if they're affected by air. Oh, sorry, by burn. He has no morale. Can we scare him away? Yeah, we're going to scare a hero away. We scared Thorgrim away. Oh, the Dawi are going to be so upset.
Sarel, but the hardest is yet to come. The mutual lack of understanding between humanity and the forces of nature can no longer stand. I offer you the following solution. Kill all humans and use their skeletons to raise undead. I knew you'd approve. Get started.
Huh. I thought this business was about defending dungeons from humans, not eradication of humans. Oh well, I'm the boss. I gotta make the tough decisions.
My quest is over.
Okay, 43 weeks. We gathered a little less gold than that last mission. 32 of our employees were killed and had to be brought back to life. Dungeons defended 8. 290 blood and tears collected. We defeated 19 heroes with death and 5 with scaring.
My growth is limitless. It is inevitable.
All right, excellent. So we've unlocked mission 5. So we got the Skeleton Drake as a reward for finishing this one. So as suspected, we're going to have skeletons in this mission, but it looks like we don't start with the Drake. That does make sense. I mean, it is a rare, but it would have been really cool to start with it. So what is this mission about? First, let's spend our talent point. I think this one, Treants apply additional effect stacks. That's really always going to be something we can make use of. Ooh, Frostbite from Frozen Rose. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's close that. And by the way, you can actually reset your talent points if you want to try like a different build. I'm just not going to worry about that at this particular time. So, mission 5, I think we'll go ahead and get started on mission 5 because we're only about halfway through our time for this episode. So, and I do want to finish. I do want to finish all of her missions and then move on and do the missions from the other characters. So, let's see here. We're on mission Poison Icy. Okay. We start with an Earth Elemental. These are really good all-round units. Ice Elementals are honestly also quite good. This front attack there that does ice damage and consumes Frostbite is quite strong. Even if they don't have Frostbite, it just does good damage. It's just unfortunate that the Ice Elemental can't apply the Frostbite on its own, but we'll figure out another way to do that. We start with 2 Skeleton Archers who have an AoE Nature and Poison, which is pretty weak. But at least it stacks up some poison. We have a Skeleton Lord, so we start with a rare. Now, do we normally... I don't think we've ever done that before. Oh, here, we started with this one here. Yeah, okay. This one has the Finger of Death in the front and the Beam of Death in the back. So air in the front, a random penalty. Ice in the back. Front attacks ricochet to the other heroes. Back transforms into a random skeleton when the skeleton lord is defeated. So depending on where you put this character in your lineup, you get extra bonuses, front or back. That's pretty neat. And we have a skeleton warrior. This is a very basic skeleton that just stabs and cuts and stuff. I think you get that skeleton frequently with like this character here. You get a lot of standard sort of fighty boys.
It is inevitable.
We start with our Poison Cloud Trap. We start with our Icy Breeze. And we start with the Golden Leaf. Monsters gain 3 random bonuses once transformed into a tree. Ah, okay. And then we get the Enchanted Flowers Trap as a reward for this. That's cool. AoE Nature and 2 random penalties. So this is a very strange lineup. I'm not seeing a whole lot of synergy here, to be honest. I mean, we have Ice Weakness and ice damage, but no frostbite. We have nature damage, but no nature weakness. We have poison. We have the Skeleton Lord, who's a good monster, but doesn't seem to have any synergies yet. And this one that does physical damage, so we don't really do morale damage at all. So it's going to be difficult to build into any sort of morale team, especially without demons. It may be impossible. I'm not sure. So we'll see how this goes. So let's get started.
Following the path of destiny.
So we have our promotion. So immediately I'm seeing this morale one that we probably don't want. Blazing Snowflakes has just always seemed so lackluster to me. And this bounty one I don't care about, although that's big damage, is the nature damage. This one has the poison body. 2 random penalties. This has the ice damage and tiredness. 4% of the target's maximum life is fire damage for each penalty applied to the target. That's something we might be able to make use of. Air damage and swap them around. 75 in the back. So I think we'll go with this one. Maybe we'll try to keep in mind that we can do this 4% fire damage one for penalties. It's for each penalty. So even if it's only 1 penalty, I guess that's like not a huge waste. It's like just like a stack, a tick of burning going off. But ideally we'd get like 3 penalties. Let's confirm that. So start with 350 gold. We have our basic stats again. And we have this golden leaf. 3 random bonuses once transformed into a tree. Okay. So we start with level 1 traps, level 2 monsters. So do we want to hit the trainer or the merchant right away? We may want to hit the merchant and just see if we could buy any other interesting monsters that would give us some synergies. The Skeleton Scientist. Now, this one's pretty fun. This is Henry. Henry the Scientist. This one applies Frostbite. And that would synergize with that Ice Elemental, but is that worth buying this trap just for that? Earth Impaler. I don't want this, I don't think. So it's either going to be Henry or the Portal. Let's buy the Portal. And also Henry. Okay, so here we've got not a lot of money left, so I think I'll start doing some events to try to get some money. During a break, they played Houses and Humans, but we didn't even need the motivation. They're just lazing about. Zluby's death. Oh no. The Cleaning Goblin got a new pet stick insect, Zluby, who has also died. We're just gonna That's a lot of tears, though. We're never going to get tears in this playthrough, really, because we're not going to have a lot of morale effects, if any. So let's organize. I think that's worth 40 gold for the 40 tears. It's pretty good. This is something I won't be able to get. A plunder. Now, we're going to want to go for gold here, I believe. Tiredness 3 for all monsters. That's not good. But we could gain an artifact. Gold and a small chance for an artifact, but a small chance of injury, but it's for 10 weeks. Find a monster in the Necromancer's Lair. That's interesting. And they lose a motivation. Let's do that. We didn't get to pick, but we got Trismegiste, the skeleton cultist. Have I seen this monster before? I do not remember you, skeleton cultist. Ice and morale applies tiredness. Fire and morale. Morale dealt double if the target's affected by at least 2 penalties. Center gains 20 speed at the start of the fight. Back attacks apply terrified 2. What a strange creature. Huh. Ribs. The skeleton's name is Ribs. Vertebrae. Occipital. Oh my god, they're all like body parts. Except for Cool Zook. Okay, well, I don't know how to make use of that character. I think we'll put this one in the back group. We want to make sure we get the polar portal before this character. So let's head on in. We're going to do veterans, of course. They get a morale resting room, which doesn't matter. We get a monster and a good amount of gold there. Difficulty 4. Our enemies start at level 4 and 3. Immune to Master's spells. Replaces one of her penalties with a bonus. Dodges the first trap. Attacks hit all monsters. Loses less morale, restores morale. Okay, that's good. That's good for us. So we don't want the polar portal. Oh no, both traps are before the first group of monsters. All that planning. Ugh. So the ice weakness won't even matter either. So I guess we'll do Icy Breeze for ice weakness, and then we'll put the polar portal here. That's not bad. We'll do a little bit of damage with that. Polar portal. And now here we have our skeleton crew. Well, I mean, it's literally a skeleton crew. We actually have a lot of monsters. So we're going to be doing air damage in the front and ice damage in the back. So if we put you in the front, your attacks ricochet to other heroes, and you can apply tons of penalties with that front attack, even though it does air damage. But it would... Oh, they all resist air damage. Oh, no. So maybe we use the ice damage. They all resist... They mostly resist ice, too. Oh, shoot. We need to hit them with fire and nature. Oh, good. We're going to treant the shit out of them later, then. So maybe we just get skeleton archers. You know, just put skeleton archers in everywhere. And more nature damage. Even though they're going to die to their first hit they take because they suck. Okay. I don't know why I love them so much. They're clearly like tier 1 basic monsters. Okay. Air damage. Oh no. Oh no. We really need, even though he'll take more from ice. Yeah, that's fine. Back does air damage as well. Shoot. Let's flip these. Alright, a little bit of ice weakness. Okay, magical brambles, elemental weakness. Oh, that could be good. Oh, Enchanted Seeds is... Oh no, Enchanted Seeds isn't going to be... I'm doing such a bad job of setting this dungeon up. Immune to Master spells. It's not bad damage on that back one. Front attacks apply 1 additional stack of poison. Oh, this is the back one, sorry. Dodge and speed. Nature damage and poison, or air and morale and bounty? No, just the toxins. Yeah, they do not resist nature damage, so this is really good. Oh, good. It gives us another shot. Why do you have so few? Oh, you replaced your... Got it. Okay, let's give you more stacks. Okay, fire damage per penalty is only 1 penalty, so it's not going to be a lot. 75 of the weakest resistance, which is nature. So we'll take, yeah, I'll take that one. Oh, immune to master spells. All spells, shoot. Get some morale back, which doesn't matter. Okay, and then we should be able to pummel her down pretty quickly with all the nature damage we're going to deal. Ouch. She's pretty freaking tanky, isn't she? Nature weakness. Tiredness. Sorry, tree. Okay, successfully protected the treasure. 22 blood, no tears, 199 gold. We have some decent choices here. Fire and morale. Boy, are we accidentally building a morale team. I said that we wouldn't be able to, and here we are immediately getting 3 monsters that have morale effects. So I guess maybe we look into doing it again. I mean, it worked pretty well, using the first team to lower their morale so they take more damage, using the second team to kill them. Yeah, why not? I like morale a lot, actually. This person needs to take a break. Alright, Occipital, you need a break. Henry can use a break. So let's, where are my morale friends here? 30 in morale, let's see. You do morale. You do morale. And this is actually the other morale character. So maybe we give them a break. I don't know how Ribs has morale loss. Oh yeah, he went on a mission, that's right. So you 4 can stay there. We'll send you home. And we'll keep this. Okay, so we have engineer or trainer. I don't have a lot of money. Do you have this polar portal is level 2. Maybe we hit the trainer. 150. 175. A plunder. Okay, a village with gold. Feudal castle, and they'll get motivation, but there's a high risk of injury, but only 3 weeks. Haunted Crypt has some gold, but an artifact chance. Well, that's all the same amount. So do I want a chance of getting an artifact? Probably the artifact. It's only 5%. Oh no, it's the most chance, actually. The most chance. Okay, we didn't get an injury, but we didn't get a artifact. But we did get some gold. Engineer or event. Looks like we have to do the event. Thigh supplier. Oh, yeah, we're going to take these. Not fresh. So this is definitely going to be that same thing. So let's just get it over with. Unavailable for 5 weeks. It would be okay. So we'd still have 2 teams of 3. Let's ignore it. We're gonna keep as much of the money as we can. Okay, so we'll just scoot you over into this group here. No, sorry, Skeleton Lord. There we go. That's fine. We gotta do what we gotta do. This is a business after all. We need to make as much money as possible, and that includes eating, rancid human meat sometimes. It's all about the bottom line. Okay, everybody, that's going to do it for this episode. We are all out of time, so thank you so much for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing. Leave any comments you have for me below. I'll be happy to get to them, and I will catch you in the next episode.